See, there is no diet that suits everybody. So there's another controversy about keto diet. I've been asked so many times. I've got so many calls in last 4 5 days from various news channels, and I think this is I owe it to my followers and people who look up to me for knowledge of myth busting that I do this video for keto diet, and it's very important for people to understand what is the reality behind it, who should do it, who should not do it, etc. So keto diet was basically it was scientifically given in the past for epilepsy patients, epileptic kids, because they did wonderful with the high fat diet. So basically this is a high fat diet, this is not a high protein diet. That's one thing. So body uses carbs for energy, this way body uses fat for energy in form of ketone bodies. Now this is also used by brain very easily. So lot of the patients will go into brain fog initially. They might have keto flu, which is very real. A lot of doctors will think, oh, it's a carb withdrawal, but it's not a carb withdrawal. It's just so many cytokines are in the circulation because of the fat breakdown that the body comes under some kind of inflammatory stress. So that's why the keto flu happens. It doesn't happen to everybody. So what is my opinion of it? I think keto diet is great for people who want to lose weight, great for suppressing appetite. But now there's a big but. There is the reason why I say but is because some people should not do keto diet. Now that is somebody with a pre-existing kidney condition or hypertension, diabetes, breastfeeding mothers. They are the people who have to be put under supervision. Your labs should be checked by a doctor. You should know how much protein you're going to eat. Protein is calculated on lean body mass, so it's not like, okay, I'm going to just order a keto I'm just going to take up a keto subscription and I'm going to start eating keto food, because we don't know what kind of fats are being used in that kind of a keto program. So it's very important for you to know that the fats are very important. The fats are the highest amount of macros that you will consume, and how much fat is to be consumed, what form of fat is to be consumed is very, very, very important. You don't want to be consuming too much fat in form of trans fats, so that really will it will negate everything that you're trying to achieve. So what are the pros of keto diet? Well, pros are that you will lose weight, you will gain a lot of energy, you feel great actually. And the cons, which are very few, are that they are unsupervised diets done by people by themselves, and people who and also picking up a lot of keto foods from the market. So that's one thing that I'm not in favor of. Another con is that if you don't want to make keto a lifestyle, then you end up in doing this temporary keto diet and then you go on a binge. A lot of people do that, and that's what I've seen in my practice all the time. There's a lot of binge eating behavior induced by such such restrictive diets. So that's one thing that I will definitely put it as a con. But overall, I would give keto at least 7 on 10 for being a great diet that it is, but it's just not done rightly, and it's not done under supervision. So that's why it gets that bad rap. And somehow I think a lot of people who are looking for weight loss and longevity, keto diet can prove to be a wonderful tool for them to achieve that.